So, how do you improve workplace culture? Was a question asked in our live. So, just to let you know, we do lives every single evening at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, join in. So, in this conversation, it's a fair question. How do I improve workplace culture? And what they're referring to is bad leadership. So, of course, I wanted to inquire about a little bit more specifics around that and what it was that the individual said that the leadership wanted to improve their overall goals compared to last year, which is very fair. That's reasonable to say, hey, I want to improve my goals from last year. But my question is, how do they communicate that? So, of course, there wasn't a whole lot of conversation because of the live session, right? So I understand that. But in general, if you're a leader or you have leadership that wants to improve their overall sales, and this is a sales organization overall for next year, the same concept applies. Volume of work, do I have the labor hours and the skill sets to meet that? The same concept around that. So the question was, what is leadership communicating that makes sense to the employee about the improved goals that they have? So in this case, the leader had to break those down, right, into months, weeks, and days to say, hey, this is our new goal. And the way you're going to make an impact is by making 5 extra phone calls and closing out two more deals every single day. That makes sense to me as an individual. That's reasonable. I can make 5 extra phone calls. I can fit that in and I can look at my schedule and I can probably close out 2 more deals. Okay, that makes sense. But when leadership says, oh, this is our new goal, without any context about a plan of how to execute that, they're just talking. It's all talk. And that's why you get this bad workplace culture, because you're leaving employees to guess or in the dark or not even knowing how to get there. Then they get frustrated because you're saying, oh, we're going to do this new goal and we're going to be number one. Like, okay. Employees are like, okay. So tell me exactly what needs to happen. So that's why I say it's always important to have both skill sets, being a leader and being a manager, because the manager can figure that out. Volume of work, break that down into a plan specific for my team. Do I have the right labor hours? Do I need to hire more people to do that? And if I don't, how much more does each individual have to do that's reasonable? You can't expect someone to go to double their output, overnight. You can't do that. So that in itself is the way you communicate that, so you can start building an effective and very engaging workplace culture.